It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Panthers and the Bears, and it's kicking off next on Match NFL.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Hey, check that.
Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Check.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Fields throwing again. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Fields. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 46 yards. And the Bears will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Here's Smith to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, Corral. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And Corral will throw it. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Corral sets up play action. He finds his man, complete. That's Barber. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A first down throw here for Corral. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And you know, Charles, it's been a terrific season for them. They couldn't quite get that #1 seed and the associated bye that goes with it, but nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorites here to win it all.
They do, because of the season that they've had, the position that they're in, and we know under the old playoff system, they would have this game off. This weekend would not be one that they would play, but nevertheless, maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes you carry that momentum from the season all the way through the playoffs. If you get that open week, sometimes you lose it a little bit. So I think that's what's going to be their mindset.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Back to throw, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Another carry now for Madison. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert!
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on third down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Meanwhile, Corral's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Corral to Moore there. Good for a Carolina first. On first down, it's Corral. Trying to get it to Wheaton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Play action. It's Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. A play fake, now Fields to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well. Here's Corral on first down. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. To throw again on second down. Corral. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Corral, another throw coming. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
10 more there and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Corral over the middle, complete. That's Marshall. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Corral to throw once again. And this is going to be incomplete. And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
This offense returns to the fold along with running back Alexander Madison. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Yetur Gross-Matos just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position following the interception. Corral with it, 1st down here. Wheaton's got it. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Corral on 2nd down. He's got a man. That's Marshall. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, Corral. And that is incomplete. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Back to throw, Corral. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal, Corral. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Here's Corral. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Ed Oliver drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that's going to tie us at 13. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 2nd down, this is Madison. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Fields now to throw. And that is incomplete. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they have regained the lead. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Play action, Corral. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Corral, another throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Corral. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on third and goal. Again, it's Corral. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A try here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the second of our triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And you can see the result there. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On second down, McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now Corral. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Off play action, Fields. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Fields. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Throwing on third down, Fields. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and 1, Corral. Trying to get it to Wheaton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Fields on 3rd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 1st down, Fields. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Throwing here, Corral. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run with Madison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
He's got a man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Corral. And this is going to be incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields throw here, taken in by Knox. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 3rd and 2, Fields. And that will be incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10, Corral. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Corral here working from the gun. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Well, the Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
There's Mooney with another catch. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, We'll call this play significant.
Again, Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Escaping the pressure right, and he slings one that's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like...
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Well, Christian McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they come at the running back position, and he proved it right there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. First down. Here's Corral with it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Corral. He lets one go deep for Wheaton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 3rd down, here's Corral. And he's got Wheaton. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To the air again. Here's Corral. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Corral. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there. Nothing fancy. Get the ball out to the back, and you're asking him to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that, picks up the first down. I can't wait till we get to the point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer, picks it up for the first down.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Fields. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Here's Fields. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Madison. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Corral. Wheaton with a catch right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit. found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he fires one incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 79 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields locates Mooney on the out route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Fields. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Throwing again is Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Fields on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Madison, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here's Fields. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now Corral to throw it. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So now the Bears down 27-24. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. All eyes on Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. He's got Mooney. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now a man open down the middle of the field. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first, game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Pulled in at the 24. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now what can Corral do here in overtime? There's Tremble, the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. He'll take this to the 46. To throw on 2nd and 6. Corral for Marshall. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. All they need is a field goal. Any kind of score here on this second drive would be a game winner. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side McCaffrey. Oh, look at the juke. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And Corral will throw it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing here, Corral. And Marshall's got it. Down inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Again, McCaffrey. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.